About a year ago, a friend of mine was sharing with me some of his journey through rehab and kind of recovery in addiction to alcohol. And he shared with me this phrase that has stuck with me since then, has really changed a lot of the way I've seen my own life. What he said was, half measures availed us nothing. And that's a phrase that's taken from some of the recovery literature in that program. And it's one that has really convicted me in my own heart to say, half measures, going halfway on things, doing only what I have to do, or doing things, that are maybe half-hearted, they avail me nothing. And I think that that can be true for us sometimes as believers, as Christians. I think that God always blesses our efforts, but He really desires our whole heart. He wants everything from us. And today we see with Bartimaeus, the blind man on the side of the road, one who is ready to go and to give everything for Jesus. He calls out with everything that he has to Jesus. And when he's told to be silent, he calls out all the louder, Jesus, Son of David, have pity on me. And then when he's called by Jesus, he jumps up and he throws aside his cloak. Now, that would be like throwing aside the thing that he gathers, any sort of alms that people want to give to him, anything that people might give, to him for charity. He's throwing that aside. That's a halfway way of living for him. This is living day to day for that. But now he's going to go put all of his eggs in the one basket with Jesus. And when he's asked by Jesus, he says what he desires more than anything is to see. I believe he wants to see both physically and spiritually. Let me see the truth. And with Jesus, he gets both. He regains his sight. And Jesus tells him to go on his way, but he comes and follows him instead. That's what it looks like to really live wholeheartedly as a disciple for Jesus. Our lives have to be completely given over to the Lord if we want to be truly disciples of his. We need that true encounter. So let's ask the Lord today to help us to truly encounter him, that he would make himself known in a beautiful way, in a way only that he can, and that we might not have half measures in following him, that we might say, what can I continue to do more? How can I continue to give more of myself to the Lord? Not out of a sense of duty, but out of a sense of love. And we'll see how those full measures can avail us even eternal life.